Thank you for joining me for your July episode of Soul Food Sundays. Baby, it's so hot outside that I was out dashing doors. And baby, I must have slapped this hair up so goddamn quick to get it off my neck. But now that I'm at home, I can take it down because I really don't care for pulling it up. I don't like the tension on my head. But I hope y'all are well. I hope that if the message is not finding you well, I hope something that is said that leaves you well. Trust and believe, I got a lot to say. When I tell you, I've been getting downloads like bike to bike to bike to bike to bike, as Plies say. And I'm here to share it with y'all. So we are approaching, as I'm recording this, but by the time it is available to you all, it'll be July. We'll be in the 7th month of the year. When I tell you time been flying. But that's because we are coming to realize just how infinite time is and how we're not bound by time. So I was getting ready. I don't even know which part of these downloads I want to start with. First, let me just say that I was like, okay, I want to light an incense. So I remembered that I had a lavender incense from this guy at this smoke shop. He gifted me a bunch of lavender incense in a cute little chakra bag. And then I was like, damn, I don't got no lighter. So I was like, shit, you know what to do. I ain't no stranger to the struggle. Go put that motherfucker on the stove. So I cut the stove on and just set the incense on the top of the stove and let it burn until it got lit enough for it to stay lit. And I was reminded that we really are in a time where the downloads and the enlightenment that's coming through for us is leading us to stop making excuses and stop procrastinating and stop dwelling on what we don't have. So it's like, oh, I feel so convicted, Lord Jesus. Just know that when I be bringing forth these messages, I be talking to myself too. I don't just be like fussing at y'all or like sitting in a place of judgment or like teaching y'all. Like I'm teaching myself. I'm allowing the divine and the spirit guides and the messages that's coming through me to teach me too, because we're needing to, me and you, us, all us, just our 311. We're needing to not make excuses for what it is that we're intuitively being led to do, or even what it is that we desire, because we don't feel like we have the resources or the timing is off. We're needing to get creative with what we have and get it done. And I just had this download, but prior to having it, I was dashing doors, listening to John Legend, which I haven't in a while, in months. But when I do listen to John Legend, I damn near run through his whole catalog of CDs or music albums. And YouTube Music has this thing that I never noticed before, but it's a playlist of forgotten favorites. So they have a list of all of the albums that I've listened to the most. Just saw 411. That might be significant to someone. And when I saw Get Lifted by John Legend on there, that sent me down this rabbit hole of listening to damn near all of John Legend's music. And so on what's the name of that album? Love in the Future album, there's a song called Tomorrow. And it very much speaks to not procrastinating. It's like, don't wait till tomorrow. Yeah. Are we gonna get there together? Don't wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna put the words on 555 on my cell phone. I can't make this shit up now. Anywho, let's see. It's that change and transformation coming through. And I feel like it's quick change too. Like it ain't, you know, we've been waiting on change to come and sitting on the dock of the bay, but nah, this is like breakthroughs coming through as soon as we stop bullshit, you know. Which leads me to, that's gonna lead me into or support what I have to say about us going into the AA portal, the Lionsgate portal. John Legend tomorrow. I just want to read the lyrics a little bit because trying to sing it, honey child, I don't remember all of the words right off. And y'all know I don't mind fucking up a song, but I'm trying to get a point across. So, oh, wait a minute. I don't want to play it. With good understanding and a lot of patience, you can make it. Yes, you can, beyond your wildest dreams. Here we are in the prime of light. We're so right. Yeah, and the time's right. Here we go. I'm high of expectations. Let not raise them. I think these lyrics kind of wrong. Oh, the sun shines in your eyes to break the ice. I can tell that you deserve the best in life. If I offer you the chance to live tonight, then take it. We can make it. Don't wait till tomorrow. Let's go. Don't wait till tomorrow. We waited all our lives. Don't waste another day. Hesitation will only get you nowhere. That procrastination we've been doing. Don't just stand there. Every moment's a gift. Here's your moment to live. Don't have no fear. Oh, the sun shines in your eyes to break the ice. Okay, I said that part. Y'all, when I tell you, for me to not have remembered these words, baby, I was singing it to the tip top of my lungs in the car. Anybody who saw me in traffic that knew me probably was like, oh, she jamming over there, even if they didn't know me. Because I be zoned the fuck out. And somewhere at some point of just being into the song, because I'm a fan of his music, I was like, oh shit, this a download for real. Because we're in the summer solstice energy and the enlightenment is coming forth. We're getting clear where there once was confusion, and we're basically going from being at dead ends or closed ends, having closed doors before us, to being at a crossroads and needing to decide which direction we're gonna go in. You're gonna go back or you're gonna go forward. You're gonna go left, you're gonna go right. You're gonna go west, you're gonna east, you're gonna go north, you're gonna go south. You know what I'm saying? We need to make that decision, to stick with it, and make the decision that we're intuitively being led to make, which aligns with the number 7 card in the tarot major arcana, which is the Chariot. So us being in the seventh month of the year aligns with the number 7 major arcana card of the Chariot. If you're familiar with the Chariot energy, then you know that the Chariot is like having the willpower, the drive, having made up your mind, like your mind and your heart are in alignment, and you getting ready to move forward towards success. The Chariot represents victory, having balanced your light and your dark, your masculine and your feminine energy to be in alignment to move forward, opposed to all over the place. Because if you all over the place, the chances of you getting to your destination are slim to none. But when you focus, you intent, you got that willpower, that drive, you gonna achieve the success that it is that you set out for. Just on 911 with Archangel Michael's protection. And it's urgent that we do so. It's urgent that we make these moves and stop hesitating, stop procrastinating, and get it done. Because whatever it is that is coming forward for us, or that we're being called to do or create or get involved with, it's meant to help the collective in some way. It is our offering to the collective. And so though it very much serves us personally, we have to see the bigger picture and our part in the bigger picture. So that leads me to, so we talked about the 7-7 portal. Okay, that's coming up, and I should have took notes, child. So the 7-7 portal is coming up July 7th. it's the 777 portal because we're in a universal 7. You're just on 1001, which may very well affect those on the twin flame journey where you and your divine counterpart are doing the work or being led to do the work to come into union. And the 777 portal is going to be a big day to be intentional, or 3 days before, 3 days after that energy, to be intentional about what you want to manifest. Be it something you do, you say, you write, what you praying about, just where your attention and your energy goes. So you want to be mindful of that, and you can start today with being mindful of that and just better aligning with what it is that you desire. You know, the number 7 numerologically is all about divinity, sacred relationships, sacred wisdom, lessons. And when you think about it, 777 that's luck. You know what I'm saying? When you hit them sevens at the casino, you done hit the jackpot. And so whatever it is during that time that you're being divinely led to do, is leading you to your pot of gold, which is another song on the album that was standing out to me too. Who do we think we are? And it's like, the song is damn near like, we made it and we stunned. We done broke these generational curses. We out here in our minks and our furs, and we traveling the world, and we shining like new money, and we actually genuinely like happy and living life and in a space that we once thought we would never be in. Who the fuck we think we are? To be living this good, to be this abundant, to be this prosperous. But that's where we're being led, but we need to utilize this energy that is coming in for us, providing divine support and leading us to better operating as our higher self and on our, to stop 12 because we need to get out of our comfort zones, leading us out of our comfort zones and onto our divine path. So the next bizarre divine thing that happened is I was getting ready to record, and I pulled out my tarot deck, right? Because I was like, I want to work the tarot today for the Soul Food Sunday reading. So I'm shuffling the cards, and these many cards fell out. Yeah, that's a lot of cards. I'm not finna read all that. But what I will tell you is what is at the top of the deck and what is at the bottom of the deck. And since I'm looking at it, I'll go ahead and share with y'all what's at the bottom of this deck of cards that fell out, because they fell out different ways. Some of them were in reverse, some of them were upright, and I can say that the 3 of Swords was in the reverse, which is where you want to see it, because that means you have experienced some heartbreak, possibly from 3 people. Just saw 1313, or from 3 different scenarios that have caused you hurt and pain. And you see those swords piercing that heart, and that rain represent purification. We just got the purification card representing the energy of the month of Cancer, because whatever you're experiencing, whatever relationships that are not working out, whatever emotions have surfaced for you, whatever old memories or even current situations that have hurt you in some way, it's just purifying you. I do not in any way mean to discount what you're going through by saying that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hurt is hurt. Okay? But I hope that it provides some encouragement to know that it ain't all for nothing. Like, you going through that, you're purging those relationships with those people, the way you feel, the pain, or whatever the case, because you're not meant to take that into this next journey with you. So you needed to go through that so that you're able to see things from a different perspective. So it's like you was like honoring somebody who, or people who really don't mean you no good, or their intentions aren't good. You know what I'm saying? They can't go towards that chapter of who do you think you are. You know what I'm saying? They can't go with you into that. They're not meant to benefit from that chapter, or as a result of your newfound awareness and what happened in this situation where the rain or the storm came down and revealed the truth to you of the situation. Their relationship is not meant to stay the way that it was prior to that experience. So there's some shifts taking place, but what we got at the top of the deck was, after all my cards fell on the floor, once I looked at the deck, what was left at the top of the deck was the Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have a gentleman here who has worked hard to build this, whatever it is, or grow whatever it is. And he got one right here at his feet and a pile here. That's where he's put in the work. And he's taking a moment to stop and assess what he has put his effort into. And it's like, okay, and it's the number 7 card. This 7 energy, this 7-7 portal is a great time for us to reassess where we put our time and efforts and our energy, and to kind of come to grips with and think about and take the time to meditate, to receive the messages and downloads about what we desire moving forward. How can we do things differently for a better outcome? Or we may find that we're happy with what we've done and just need to wait to reap the benefit of, or reap the reward of the seeds that we've sown, to reap the harvest. And in that reaping, because whatever it is, this comes to serve you. It's not something that comes to hurt you, whether it's a pause or an actual harvest coming in. It is leading you to a more reciprocal situation. You see this man here, he's holding the scales. They are balanced, and he is providing for the needy. And so you're being led to, for one, being of service and being in service. Not only to the people around you, but to the collective. Like I said, it's all about getting to like what it is that you are being called to do, so that you can contribute to the collective. So what's going on with you personally is directly related to how you are meant to be in service in this lifetime, but also in your personal connections, being more reciprocal, having more balance in your 3D connection. We cannot ignore that both of these cards, let me move these over because they're just going to distract me. Both of these are pentacles. It's all about your 3D reality. We ain't talking about what's going on in the 5D, what's going on intuitively. We're talking about grounding these energies. And this energy here gives you, you got 7 and 6, which gives you 13. 13 breaking down to a 4. So not only do you have these individual energies, you got the energy of the 4 of Pentacles, which the 4 of Pentacles is like this guy, he's sitting on, he got 2 coins under his feet, and then I think he's holding 2 because he's doing what needs to be done to secure what it is that he values. Now, everything has its light and its dark. So when he's in his dark, he's holding on to shit he needs to let go of. Things that he once valued, but it's actually reached its expiration date and he needs to let go of it. Or he's stingy. He's not operating in abundance consciousness, so he's holding on to everything he got because he afraid to spend it because he don't think he's going to get it back, type of thing. But when it's in its light energy, the 4 of Pentacles, it's when you are creating stability and creating stability. You're securing what it is that you value. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna leave your jewels all out on the counter for people to play with it and possibly steal. If you value those jewels, you're gonna do what it takes to keep them safe and secure. You know what I'm saying? So that you continue to have and benefit from them, and they continue to gain and increase value. And so that is the energy that's coming forth as well. You all would know exactly, you know, how that's showing up in your life. But 88 Lionsgate. So all of this is basically us as a collective and individually counting down to the 88 Lionsgate, which is August 8th. The gateway opens, I think, July 26th, but it reaches its peak on August 8th. I know what it means. It's a Egyptian practice of using the star system Sirius, I think it's Sirius B. So like we have our sun in the solar system that gives us life force energy and provides light for us and provides enlightenment and all of that. And that is why we are definitely needing to be outside more. I have gained so much clarity about different things going on in my life from since the sun's been out more and I'm out in it. And I know it's hot, y'all. I know it's hot. But we got to get them light codes. We got to be outside soaking up those sun rays and getting that healing and that clarity and that nourishment from the sun. So if you can get out there early in the day or close to time for it to set or whatever, make it a priority during this time to get out in the sun, especially if you have been in a confused or low vibrational state. If you haven't had the energy to get the things done that you needed to get done, get out in the sun. Make sure that you hydrate, not just with water, but some good quality water, some spring water, or some alkaline water, whatever water you like and make you feel good. Because I'm one of that believes that not all bodies are created equal or respond to things the same. But you want to get you some water before you be passed the fuck out. It was something else. I did make notes. I'm out here freestyling and shit and ain't got to. I made some notes. Okay, so yeah, we going from closed roads to crossroads. Closed roads were those things that like we kept hitting a brick wall, or we didn't even know that those opportunities were available to us because they weren't presenting themselves, or they were presenting themselves, but we didn't know how to take advantage of them. You know, balls that we fumbled, people we've taken for granted, things of that nature. Like we're getting that opportunity to rectify the situations, you know what I'm saying, and not like be hard on ourselves, because all things occur in divine time, and you didn't have the resources or the tools or the awareness that you have now, because you needed to go through that to get to this point, to have the awareness and the enlightenment. So it all lines up. You were meant to get the enlightenment during the summer solstice, which is the time where the sun provides the energy to support enlightenment. So yeah, 7-7 gateway. The 7-7 gateway is helping us to clear karmic blockages. So like if you've been involved in relationships, friendships, family relationships that are toxic, that have been draining you, that have been keeping you bound and limited, and were ultimately put in your 3D reality to teach you lessons that elevate you, you're clearing that karma. You're clearing those blockages so that you're able to make the best decision at that crossroad. You're able to move forward with a clearer path. We're also breaking ancestral patterns, things that have been going on in our families for generations, how we've been oppressed, be it vocally, physically, financially, emotionally. Many of us are those ones that have been called to break those chains. And so this is that time where a lot of that is taking place. So again, understand that what you're going through, it ain't for nothing. And it's heavy. That's some heavy shit to have all of that responsibility on you. But you have to trust that God created you. Your factory settings. It's like we're going through a factory reset. A lot of us going through, you know, being jailbroken, so to speak, like a phone. You know what I'm saying? We were programmed to have different fonts and this, that, and the other. But God, like, no, taking you back to the basics, back to ancient wisdom, back to the knowledge, wisdom, gifts, and understanding that you had before the matrix and this world and the capitalists and the racists and the sexists and the misogynists got a hold of you and programmed you to function and operate a certain way. So that's a lot of what we're experiencing. And by the time we reach this 8-8 Lionsgate portal in August, many of us will have experienced some quantum leaps. So like in terms of maturity, your spiritual gifts, where you are in life, for many of us it may be our finances, love. If we do what we're being led to do and we surrender to the process, shit gonna look totally different. We're gonna be living lifestyles, or on the way to it, seeing signs of lifestyles that it has taken people years to advance to. That's what a quantum leap looks like. And so it behooves us to stay the course, stay encouraged, do that shadow work, get out and get that sunshine in, that self-love, prioritize self-care. And one part of prioritizing self-care is to be mindful of who you let around you. We can't do the Debbie Downers. We can't do the negative Nancys. We can't do the it's a name I had, the negative Nathans. We can't do none of that. Like, we can't be around people who we don't trust and who have us paranoid. Like, you need to be operating in your highest of vibrations, and part of that is being mindful of who you entertain, whose energy you got around you, as well as other ways of managing your energy. I know I'm all over the place, y'all. I hope y'all following me. And just saw 616 on my phone. It's a new beginning for a lot of people as it relates to your relationships, as it relates to how you value and view having harmony in your life. And for many of us, we're going to walk out of these situations as a result of these portals and these gateways more protective of our peace, valuing our peace more, no longer entertaining petty shit, bullshit, dumb shit, ignorant shit. Like, we not with the shits, okay? Okay, so I told y'all the part about getting outside, getting the downloads, the clarity, the enlightenment because of the energy from the sun, helping us to make the right decisions, and also hydrating and getting some rest. Lay your ass down. Lay down. Like my grandma used to say, rest your eyes, even if you don't go to sleep. Rest ain't necessarily about sleep, but you need sleep also. You know what I'm saying? Downloads are coming to us in our sleep. Healing is taking place while we're asleep. Get you some sleep. Get you some sleepy time. Tea. What else helps to sleep? Be mindful of what you do before you go to sleep. It might not be a good idea to listen to music that gets your adrenaline pumping, or to work out at night. Or I know me, like it's a certain time of the day I can't take my pre-workout, or I'm gonna be up all night. Actually, I try not to take it afternoon, because otherwise I can literally feel the caffeine in me when I get ready to go to bed, and I can't sleep. I'll be up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So you want to be mindful of that, you know, what you eating before you go to bed, and maybe even like what movies you watch, but just be mindful of being intentional about putting yourself in a more relaxed state and get out of your head. If it's being in your head that keeps you up at night, you want to be mindful of that too, because I was just talking to somebody earlier today about how, you know, anxiety is basically us being too far in the future, worried about shit that ain't even happened yet and probably ain't gonna happen. And then being depressed, where we're worried about the things of the past, and worried about them possibly resurfacing, and that has not shown itself to be the case either. Instead, we just need to focus on being present, and that will keep your nervous system in a healthy state, and you'll possibly be able to rest better. I got 8-8. So I spoke a lot about 7-7 with the 8-8 portal. There's an article that I found. I was saying that We have our sun, the sun of our solar system. But the Sirius B star is like the sun, the solar system's sun. You know what I'm saying? That provides that light source energy. And that's what the Egyptians used to make a lot of the advancements that they made according to the positions of that Sirius B star. So there's a Sirius gateway opening for us to use that energy, and it peaks on August 8th. I've been following this practice of manifesting during the AA portal for a few years now, because in 2000 and when was that? I think it was the year of the pandemic or the year after 2020, 2021. I had a nose ring, and I went on a trip to Nashville with some friends for my uncle's birthday. My uncle's birthday is, if I'm not mistaken, on the 8/8. But we were throwing him a surprise party. We went to Nashville, had some homegirls with me, and Charlie went to bed that night with my nose ringing. Woke up, that motherfucker was on the pillow, and my nose had started to, the hole had started to close up from the inside. I couldn't even get it back in. Within a matter of hours, that hole that I had for, I think I had the thing for at least 6 months, had started to close up. And I was like, I don't know what the hell that means. But I'm fucking with this AA portal. I don't know if like I had it on the wrong side, because you know, nose rings and piercings and stuff like that are symbolic. They're spiritually symbolic, the same way tattoos are. And I just got it because I got a little spot on this side of my nose, and I was like, maybe it'll cover the spot. No, it was over here. Yeah, it was over here. But whatever the case, I mean, it was during the pandemic. I couldn't go get the whole refill because they couldn't work. And so I don't have it anymore. So y'all might not see that how I saw it, but I don't need no external validation. That was significant to me. So it says the Lion's Gate opens every year around July 26, activating a tremendous amount of star power energy. It reaches its peak on August 8th and stays open until about August 12th. From the sky perspective, this event is marked by the heliacal rising of Sirius, the brightest star in the sky. This means that during this time, Sirius will rise and be visible above the eastern horizon just before sunrise, rising just before the sun. So like if you got a telescope or like one of those apps where you can see the one of my homegirls, a couple of my homegirls, they were showing me where there's an app where you can see what's going on in the cosmos. It was some of the coolest shit ever, because you could see the stars like clear as day, and the constellations and shit. Sirius is a star of legends known for bestowing wealth, honor, devotion, passion, and powerful creative talent. In ancient Egypt, the rising of Sirius was directly associated with the rising of the Nile River, which would nourish the land and crops, sustaining life. Lionsgate is a portal for accelerated ascension and major shifts on all levels. You're always creating your reality, but when this gate is open, everything moves faster and with intensified energy. Bottom line is that using the gateway will multiply your efforts and keep them burning until full fruition. So get a good understanding of what abundance looks like for you, and you definitely want to use this energy between the 7-7 and 8-8 portal to work on manifesting. And manifesting does not mean like you actively, if you want to start a business, like you actively selling cakes. But you might be getting your logo made and writing out the plans. That's manifestation. You might be talking to some people about getting it in the works. That's manifestation. You know what I'm saying? It's a zillion ways to do it. I think the most important thing about manifestation that a lot of people are not aware of or cognizant of is that you have to believe that what it is that you desire to manifest, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be skeptic and cynical and pessimist and don't believe in what it is that they want to manifest. And it's like you totally cancel out the manifestation because you don't believe that it'll be delivered. You don't believe in your power to call it in to you. And so we want to be mindful of that as well. working on our reprogramming our subconscious mind and the way we are often like negative about the things that we desire, feeling like we can't achieve them, especially our negative self-talk. Cut that shit out. It says the Lion's Gate is at maximum power on the 8th day of the 8th month, activating the energetic power of 8-8 in numerology. 8 embodies balance and equalization in and across all realms. 8 brings shifts and changes that lead to harmony and alignment. When under the influence of 8, being willing to let go of things, tipping the scales of balance, is key to success and peace. Surrender. Let go. Them relationships, them jobs, declutter your home, old clothes, old furniture, just shit that no longer serves you. You don't like it no more. You don't like them no more. If it's out of balance, it's out of balance for a reason. You need to do what it takes to get the thing in balance. Or it's like showing you that it's reached its expiration date. It's time to go. So, far-reaching ideas, achievement, financial security, leadership, organization, and ambition are all expressions of the number 8 vibration. The infinity symbol is an 8 on its side. So the number 8, when you turn it on its side, is literally the infinity symbol, which says that the level to which you can enjoy and manifest and embody this energy is infinite. We taking those limits off. We taking the shackles off. There are no limits when it comes to the possibilities. So it says the infinity symbol represents limitless power and infinite mortality. It is a symbol that flows forever without end. It encompasses going in and out and continuous cycles within cycles. 8 holds the same shape as our DNA structure and stores codes that we can access, especially at times like the Lion's Gate opening. If you haven't checked out the earth sign reading, whether you are earth sign or not, or have earth sign zodiac signs in your chart, check out that reading, because it was messages coming through about cellular renewal, DNA renewal, and celebrating how far you've come on your journey, being compassionate towards yourself. It says, now imagine all the vitality and radiance of the sun in this mix, and you're a little closer to understanding what this experience can offer. This is the Lion's time. So this is also taking place during the powerful zodiac sign of Leo. This is going on in Leo season, which adds some extra fire, king of the jungle. I've been saying the word king so synchronistically like crazy. Me and my homegirl was talking about this the other day, and then she sent me a picture of where she saw it written on somebody's car on a windshield, and I was like, girl, when I tell you I've been seeing the king on license plates and businesses and like places I never really even paid attention to, that the word was there, and I passed there every day. Now I see it. So it's definitely that type of energy, divine masculine stepping into their king energy, maturing, taking on more responsibility. It says this is the Lion's time, the month when the sun is in the zodiacal sign of Leo. Baby, one thing about a Leo, they gonna bring their confidence, even if it's pseudo. Even if it's fake, they not gonna let you see them sweat like they ain't got it together, okay? So it says Leo, child of the sun, is the individualized expression of divine light. Leo rules the heart and is filled with pride, sense of purpose, generosity, and an enduring passion for creating and expressing life in all forms. Stepping through the Lion's Gate is to awaken to the divinity within you and fully embodies your God or goddess self. We've been talking about this a lot. Stepping into your God body, aligning with your God-like energy, your Christ-like energy, whatever the fuck you want to call it, whatever you comfortable with, but no longer looking for external validation and something outside of you to come and save you. But tapping into that within you that has the power to save yourself. Or even understanding you don't need saving. You just fine. You just need to know that you know that you know that you got everything you need to do everything that you need to do, to be everything that you need to be, to go everywhere that you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it. What all you don't physically have is coming to you if it's for you. And just step out, not only on faith, but in confidence in that knowing. And that you have the people around you, because for a lot of us, it's going to bring up those issues of not being able to trust people. And as much as I have been burnt in this lifetime by people whom I have once trusted or I have poured into, I still trust people. You know what I'm saying? And even more than trusting people, I trust God. So if God give you this stamp, if God say, yeah, she cool, I sent her to you for a reason, then that's what I'm going with. And then if you show me differently, I know that either our time is up or it's time for our connection to shift in a way that better serves ultimately me, but both of us. I'm always praying for the highest good of all involved. So there we have it. Ooh, this getting long. Anyway. Anywho, Leo is a fixed fire sign that infuses everything with fortified and resilient life force. Leo rules the heart, teaching us to lead from the heart, motivate from the heart, and live from the heart. Its ruling planet is the sun, the center of our solar system. Leo and the sun are both archetypes of self-importance and self-centeredness, but in perfect proportion with the rest of creation. Stop putting yourself on the back burner. Know that you are worthy of doing what's best for you, regardless of who don't like it and who got what to say. Because that's a lot of what keeps us from living in our true divinity and in our true power. Not being selfish enough, not being self-full enough. It's the God of light. Where did I stop? Oh, the sun sustains life as we know it. It is the God of light who faithfully rises every morning and represents the spirit center in each of us. The Lion's Gate beckons us to enter a new dimension of living where our brilliance and the brilliance of all other beings can arise, be seen, shared, and fully received. If we're open and dare to cross the threshold, the Lion's Gate will pull us into divine alignment, from which our true power can be accessed and used in all the ways that we were created to shine. Leo energy is also very creative, because sun energy is where our creativity comes from. Sun energy also represents our sexual energy. It's very representative of the sacral chakra and the solar plexus. So you may want to work on those with the colors. I did not plan this. Orange and yellow. Damn. Sun-kissed. I had this shirt on all day with no intentions of doing Soul Food Sundays today, y'all. But it's in alignment. So, okay. We done with that, because this article is long as shit. I'm going to send it to y'all because there's a few more paragraphs here. You guys may find it helpful. You may want to journal on it, print it out, highlight some shit. Who knows? I am going to pull from... I'm only gonna pull from one. Angel Therapy. I haven't used these on the channel in a while. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna pull from there for that reason. I'm gonna pull from the Moonology because we got a full moon coming up too. And if I'm not mistaken, it's on July the 3rd. What sign is it in? July 3rd. It's a lot of damn cosmic energy, y'all. As above, so below. So below. Can't talk. As above, so below. As within, so without. So keep that in mind. Whatever going on within you is going to be reflected outside of you. Whatever's going on up there, it's going to be reflected down here. Yep. Monday, July 3rd is a super moon. My God. As if it ain't enough that we got this full moon energy. It's a super moon. Now, if I'm not mistaken, a super moon is like the biggest moon of the year. Oh no, it's a few of them, but they're the biggest ones. It's like that big orange moon. I'm an orange moon. I'm an orange moon, reflecting the light of the sun. Y'all need to listen to that Erykah Badu. That song makes me cry, yo. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's symbolic for somebody. The orange moon, the super moon, because that is the moon, which is a feminine energy, reflecting the light of the sun, which is the masculine energy. And then with that reflection connection, twin flames, mirroring, feeling or experiencing the same things. I'm gonna pull from the Moonology cards, and then we're gonna wrap this up because I believe this is probably the longest Soul Food Sunday that we did in my damn life. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective relative to the month of July? The cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. At that crossroads, you gotta make a decision and not be waiting on someone else's approval, the go ahead, the green light. This is your green light. Take the risk. Make the first move. Be bold. Be courageous. And then you got some purple in here. Do what it is that you're intuitively led to do. As you can see, with this cardinal moon, it doesn't have the full light on the moon. It's not a full moon. It's more of like it looks more crescent. That's because you may not know how everything is going to unfold. It's not being revealed to you because you're needing to trust God on this and do what you're being intuitively led to do, even though you don't have all of the answers or can't see the entire picture. Do it anyway. Take a leap of faith into the unknown and be bold about it. That is sun energy. It's like the sun is reflecting on this moon, what's going on deep inside, and revealing a little bit of it. And right now, that's all you need to know. Now go. make the move. You know what I'm saying? Take time to breathe out. Balance it out. Make that leap, and also take those moments to yourself to just breathe, rest, relax. Or even if it's not in solitude, take time to breathe out can mean those intimate moments with people who contribute to your peace and don't disturb it. And then you got all this blue energy, which could speak to healing, taking time out to heal and also use your throat chakra. What I tell you about that 8-8 and that abundance and walking into that season where who do we think we are? That's how them haters gonna be looking at you. Who the fuck they think they are? It's your time. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Manifesting a new physical reality. Taurus is that energy, is an earth sign energy of grounding, home, safety, stability, security, finances, prosperity, abundance. And you know it's represented by the bull. Relentless about it. Relentless about manifesting it. Got that green energy in there and also some purple. So that's symbolic of the heart chakra and the third eye chakra. Following your intuition and also following your heart. They work hand in hand. Those are feminine energies. The heart chakra and the third eye chakra. Nothing will come of this situation. Void to course moon. Whatever it is you worried about that you have concocted in your head is gonna go wrong, it's not. Those thoughts are void. Cancel out. No good. Get that shit out of here. Nothing will come of what you have dreamed up is going to be an issue. It's not. Top of the deck. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. You got a butterfly and 2 bees and some flowers. The flowers represent the abundance, the new growth, the fertility, grounding, a new reality for yourself, prosperity, being provided for, comfort. And then you got the butterfly that represents transformation, coming out of that cocoon, showing off your new wings, celebrating the work that you've done up to this point, flying high, able to see things from a different perspective. And you got 2 bees here because bees represent working together, like teamwork, and being willing to put in the work. You got not 1 but 2. Very symbolic of the twin flame journey. And possibly even that orange moon symbology that came through the Erykah Badu song. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. By Capricorn season, yo, whatever work you've been putting in now, that's going into the new year, going into 2024, which people been saying for a minute now is going to be very significant for the collective in terms of our financial systems, religious systems. Like, the world is going to be shaken up in some way in 2024. But the only thing you need to be invested in is doing your part. Doing your part to be on the right side of history and know that the work that you've been doing is paying off. At the end of the day, your hard work is paying off. Ain't nothing like knowing like you've been putting in work, you've been working hard, you've been putting in your time, your effort, your resources, especially if it's something like you've been doing down through the years and you're like, Lord, I'm living right, I'm trying, I'm kind, I'm a good person, you know what I'm saying, and shit keep happening to me. No, it was happening for you, and God about to show you with that luck of 777. I'm surprised luck is on your side. Didn't come out, but that don't mean that it ain't, because that 77 portal is bringing it in. You're hitting the jackpot. So as you are approaching, as we are counting down to the 8-8 Lionsgate portal, trust and believe, know and understand that those closed roads are leading to crossroads, and you're not gonna be able to stand there twiddling your thumbs, procrastinating and hesitating about what it is that you know that you are being divinely led to do. Have faith in your dreams. Take that leap of faith. Be bold and make the first move, and know that your hard work will pay off. If you're needing a personal reading, y'all, feel free to email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. I don't have a shit ton of vendor events scheduled for the month of July the way I did not yet as I did in June, and so I may have time for not only booking personal readings but also getting more YouTube content out. We'll see, because mama need a vacation, and somehow, some way, I'm gonna get me one. If you want to donate to my vacation, my cash app is Turquoise Majesty, $ Turquoise Majesty. So mama need a vacation, and I'm gonna take one. Come hook a motherfucking crook, as the old people say. I'm gonna take one. So I don't know. I may have more time on my hands, is the point that I'm making, this month than I had in June. We'll see. If you like the video, click that like button, click that thumbs up. If you have not already but would like to, subscribe to the channel. If something was said that may help someone else on their journey, help them to understand or provide more clarity, feel free to share the video. And until next time, peace.